Shalom, shalom. Oh, y'all know I'm Aharon.
What tribe you from, bro?
Shemayawan.
Okay, come.
Simeon.
Come.
So,
Welcome to the camp, bro.
through the Spirit, the Lord had me in Psalm 64. So that's what I'm going to bring out today in the Hebrew. But my word for today is preserve. And that's ultimately, Salaki. Shalom, Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, Barakatah, to the brothers, Barakatham to the brothers, Akim and Ra'ashim. The word preserve is the word that I chose for today because I've been, meditating on that lately. You know how the Lord, Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, is going to preserve us from the sad perils that's about to come upon this place. Starting with it being at a lower level to being elevated to an all-out chaos, So that's what made me go into that word, The word preserve in the Assyrian is Nasar, but in the Paleo Hebrew is Tha-Tazar. Okay, so Taz, you can hold Psalms 121, verse 7, you die. Psalm 64 and 1, which I'm going to read in the Hebrew. And just sorry, fellas.
Hi, Brother B. Shalom, shalom.
All right, shalom.
I'll be here next week.
Lord willing.
Lord willing.
Thank y'all.
All right.
Yep.
Said 2 or 3, Raj?
Two.
Come. Well, those the
One
two.
for the northern kingdom, one for the southern kingdom.
Come.
Psalm chapter 121, verse 7. The Lord Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul.
And yeah, man, the Lord is truly going to protect us from our enemy. Because understand the battle that we're in right now, we're up against the wiles of the devil, which is here to try to attack our soul daily, to get you further and further away from the Lord, who has a perpetual love for you. While Esau, Edom, the devil, the counterpart of the devil himself, they have hatred for us. But the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a perpetual love that's going to preserve us all the way even into salvation. So we have to keep our mind, girded up with that preservation and actually apply it into our everyday life. That's what made me bring that out. But this precept right here, I got it in Hebrew also.
This is Psalm 64 and 1. It says, "Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy." Psalm 64 and 1. "Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy."
So like the scripture says, you have to pray and fast without ceasing. Continuously cast your cares into Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he's the one that's truly preparing us for divine intervention, which he's going to destroy all the enemies, set everything back right, and that's what made me get that in the Hebrew, in the Lashon Kodash. It says, Shemai Alahayim, Kawalya, Bashayakya, Matukad, Iwayab, Tha-Tazar. And it's here, O Yahweh, my voice in my prayers, from fear of the enemy, preserve my life. And this is what we need. We need preservation from the enemy. And that's why we got to continuously seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, no matter what. Nothing shall be able to separate us from their love.
That's right.
That's going to preserve us. So, shalom.
Hey,